You ever get that chill crawling down your spine like something monumental is lurking just beyond the edge of your sight? Like an echo in the empty Ford field stands after the roar fades, and suddenly whispered, but no one dares say it out. Loud? What if I told you there's a name, no, a presence hiding in plain sight, cloaked in preseason shadows, stirring up a storm nobody's quite ready to face yet? You feel that tension, that uneasy buzz among the Lions' faithful. That's the pulse of something about to erupt, something that cuts right through the noise of a 34-7 loss, that on paper means nothing, but beneath the surface thrills like thunder. Light up the comments if you're ready to embrace the chaos. Because what's coming might just shatter all your expectations. Behind the scenes, inside the labyrinth of front offices and film rooms, whispers are weaving through the ranks, murmurs that an underdog and unheralded figure might just be Detroit's secret weapon. Executives holding their breath in quiet. Confidence, coaches trading knowing glances, all under the glare of a preseason spotlight that barely acknowledges his name. This isn't some flashy first-rounder drenched in hype or a lottery ticket quarterback destined for headlines. No, this is different. It's raw, it's real, and it's wrapped in the unassuming package of a rookie no one outside this city is prepared to value like we do. And then, without warning, the name hits you, Isaac Tesla. You feel it? The electricity in that name? Because this kid, this silent disruptor, has carved himself out of obscurity like a bolt of lightning scorching. A dark sky. 3 targets, 2 catches, 46 yards, and roots that leave defenders spinning on skates as if they're tethered to a ghost. This isn't luck or some preseason fluke. This is vision executed with precision. A player whose film whispers secrets only the proudest Lions diehards can hear clearly. ESPN might shrug him off. Fans of other teams might flick past his highlights. But here in Detroit, where we've weathered decades of heartbreak, of seasons slipping through our fingers like sand, Isaac Tesla is a beacon. Remember the years. Lost in Caldwell's shadow, the droughts that turned hope into desperation. This kid embodies the fire burning in Detroit's heart, a relentless, unyielding spirit refusing to be ignored. But what if this is more than just one rookie finding his footing? What if Tesla's rise is the crack in the armor of a team built to surprise? A depth charge that could ignite the Lions' wide receiver cores and set off a chain reaction none of us dared anticipate. Imagine the implications, Trey Lance looking cool on the other side. Sure, but here's a Detroit story brewing beneath the radar, waiting to explode. What if Tesla isn't just a player, but the keystone of a resurrection, the spark that lights? The fuse on a Detroit season with Super Bowl ambitions? What if we're watching the prelude to a Lions renaissance, one run fueled by grit, precise playmaking, and a city that refuses to bow? Can you feel that? The tension rising with every snap the backup quarterbacks try and fail to control the chaos. Tesla's impact might seem subtle now, a whisper in the preseason wind, but the soul of this city knows better. It's the quiet ones who sting the hardest. And as the Hall of Fame game fades into the past, that 34-7 shadow will never fully capture what Tesla brings to the field. Heart, savvy, and a rhythm that feels like the Detroit Pulse itself. But here's the thing, there's still so much unknown. Can this kid shake off the trolls who already write him off as a draft miss? Can he handle the pressure of a hungry city starving for glory? Or is this the calm before the storm that will rewrite everything we thought we knew? The gamble is on, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Because if Isaac Tesla's star truly rises, Detroit isn't just rebuilding. We're roaring back with teeth bared, and no one's going to see us coming. And if this domino falls, if Tesla truly becomes the playmaker we all believe he's destined to be, you won't believe who's next to step out of the shadows and into the spotlight. Detroit season, our future. It's all teetering on the edge of that moment. The fuse is lit, the tension is unbearable, and all that's left is to wait for the explosion. Break every chain. Detroit, this is the moment where legends are reborn or buried in the ashes of false hope. Can you feel it pulsating through the city's veins, as if the very streets are whispering secrets only the brave dared to listen to? We've been sinking in darkness, drowning in what if and could have beens, from the horrors of 0 to 16, to the heartbreak of losing Calvin Johnson, to retirement, the silent scream of Barry Sanders walking away, the shattered dreams of Jim Caldwell's firing, and last season's wild card flame flickering out just as we thought the tide was turning choking at the last hurdle, watching another shot slip through our grasp, the ghosts of seasons past haunting every critical third down and fourth quarter that slipped away in a blur of missed opportunities and what might have been moments. Yet in the depths of that despair, strange voices began rising from the rubble, the whispers of a kid, Isaac Tesla, a name so unassuming that it almost dared to be ignored. Yet beneath that quiet exterior lurked an electrifying presence, a spark that refused to be snuffed out. It's in preseason whispers, in the way his roots carve through defenders like lightning slicing through a stormy sky, in the surge of raw potential that's almost too intense for our own good. They're trying to hide him, dismiss him, brush him off as a mere rookie, but the truth is, every play he makes feels like the first rumblings of an uprising, a seismic shift ready to shake the entire NFC North. Meanwhile, the front offices are glancing nervously at film, whispering strategies, trying to decipher this unheard language Tesla speaks, the kind of football that breeds legends, that awakens the ghosts of the past Lions' glory days while forging an entirely new myth. Ask yourselves, could Detroit finally be on the cusp of breaking its cursed streak, of rewriting the script written in setbacks and heartbreaks? What if Tesla's emergence is the missing puzzle piece, the alarm bell that sparks a fire so fierce it burns rival defenses to ash? The NFC North, always a battleground of pride Vikings, Packers, none of them saw this coming, especially not in preseason. They're worried. I know they are, because beneath the surface, Detroit's quiet confidence is turning into a roar, relentless, unstoppable, echoing through every spirit of every Lions believer who's endured the tumult, who remembers the dark days when Ford Field echoed emptiness after tragic collapses, or the isolated heartbreak of another false hope dashed in December. Now, as the echoes of those past wounds threaten to drown us, Tesla's covert brilliance ignites a fire in the hearts of Detroit fans, an unspoken promise that the tide is turning. But this is no ordinary rookie story. No, this is the rebirth of a team that refused to die, a city that refused to stop dreaming, surging forward on the back of that quiet spark, that electric kid whose name threatens to shatter every expectation. Could he be the one to ignite the change, the catalyst for a Lions resurgence so thunderous it reshapes the NFL landscape? The coaching staff is whispering about chemistry, about trust and patience, but beneath that, you can sense the tension. Nervous energy that spirals from knowing that Tesla isn't just a flash. He's a lightning bolt designed to strike at any moment, ready to rip apart the barriers that have kept Detroit on the sidelines far too long. Imagine the scene, late nights in the film room, secret conversations hinting at what's coming, and age of reckoning when Brandon's steady hand and Tesla's raw electricity collide with the ferocity that once made Detroit's roaring 20s legendary. The front office is gambling, betting everything on the quiet, unheralded kid because they see beyond the smoke and mirrors, see a future where Detroit's colors fly high, where the NFL finally pays homage to the city's resilience and grit. But what if all this, Tesla's rise, the front office's gamble, the coaching's secret optimism is just the beginning? What if the storm unleashed by one rookie could cascade through the team, through the league, rewriting what we thought was possible? What if the very fabric of our revival is woven in sweat and hope, forged in the shadows of doubters and haters? Here we stand on the brink, every game, every snap, every play a ticking clock counting us toward that moment when everything changes. When Tesla's spark ignites a fire that could burn away decades of despair. The question isn't if it will happen, it's when. And how loud will the roar be when it finally erupts? Because in Detroit, we don't just hope we prepare for the storm. And the storm is coming. It's already here. and the next chapter promises a story no one will believe. Until the thunder roars across the NFL.